We had the worst stadium in all of 4A. Now I'd put it up against anybody. I'd say it is the best, at least it is for our community.
Certainly it ranks to me as one of the best facilities in all of Kansas. It just popped off the page to me, everything about it.
It's unimaginable how different things are right now. It's just really a blessing to have something that everything looks like it belongs.
When other communities come in, they're in awe of what we've done, especially the ones that knew where we were. And they're like, wow.
It's really pretty cool.
Back in 2014, we had passed a bond issue. They had included $350,000 to do improvements to the stadium.
As you're in the middle of any type of building project, things get cut and put off till later, and the football stadium was one of those.
That turned out to be a blessing because $350,000 isn't going to touch anything compared to what we have now.
The school board did a great job of saving some capital outlay money, and so that allowed us to get started in the right direction. Stage one was more along the lines of, let's make sure that we can play a ball game.
When COVID came in and shut us down in spring of 2020, we weren't going to have a track season, so that allowed us to do the field, the track, and the bleachers on the home side.
That track, if you've seen the aerial view of it, that makes it pop. It's one of the coolest aerial views I've seen of a high school football field. Very, very cool. And then on top of that, they have a video board. We're talking about a small 4A high school that has a video board.
We've got kids who may not have been there on a Friday night, videoing plays, and they're putting them up as instant replays. That has been my favorite thing to see.
Phase two was moving out from there, getting the building put together, the home locker room that we're in right now, along with the new restroom facility, the building pieces. Stage three is what we're currently on now. I kind of call it putting the bow on the package, putting up a little bit of a storage facility, the throwing area that's really off of this site.
I'll give credit to our athletic directors. They did a great job of looking through the students' lenses. If we're the football team, what do we want? What would we dream about? If we're a kid who loves track, what do we dream about?
The thing that I noticed as an athletic director, especially this past spring, is when we'd have rain, it's not just a football facility. It's not just a track. We've had youth teams use the turf when our ball diamonds are too wet to practice on. As long as people keep taking care of it, it should serve our community well.
It's really a first-class facility. Lovely grandstands, the scoreboard. It's awesome.
A lot of factors go into a facility of the year. I would say a game changer for the community would be number one. People care about this not only for football, for track and field, but all the other things going on to help it become a more active and involved community.
As far as any kind of award, that was the furthest thing from our mind. It's cool to have the community gain this recognition.
It's validation that we tried to do it the right way and what was great for our kids.
I walked by one morning very early and paused. It was just so cool in the quiet of that early morning to see those lights on and this stadium had arrived. It was almost sobering.
Congratulations on the 2022 Sports in Kansas Facility of the Year. Thank you to everybody that contributed and made this possible in Abilene. It is awesome to see your game-changing facility.